Welcome to another quick tutorial video on WarpDrive. Today I want to talk about some of the advanced configuration options. We're going to start here with max loops to check mining. Every time your WarpDrive is running through a series of grinding and mining, that is considered a loop. In some cases, we will not check the mining activity if you're grinding, if you have ships that are grinding. So every 10 loops that those ships are grinding, it will use this field here to determine when it should check your miners. So in this case, I have ships that are grinding away. After 10 loops of going through all of my grinding ships, it will check the miners and see if they are OPC, see if they need to be reset on a 0 node, or decide what to do with that ship based on your other settings. The next configuration settings here is similar, but this is max loops to check chests, send helps, and check your shield. So as you're looping through the grinding and you're mining, every loop it will count up to this number here that you enter, and every 20 loops it'll check your chests, your helps, and your shield. Your shield will check based on some of the settings down here, your shield start time, your shield end time, and or if your base has been attacked, it will apply a shield any time of the day. A similar check here is your max loops to stuck screens. Stuck screens can be anything like a back button, a red X, or any of the things that might pop up on your screen while your WarpDrive is running. Every 20 loops we will check to see whether or not something has popped up on the screen. If it has, we will exit out of that screen and continue running WarpDrive as normal. Do not check chests. This is a new option that we added recently, and this allows you to independently tell WarpDrive, don't check my chests. I'll check those the next time I log in manually and go from there. Do not send helps. This requires update version 1.2. This is by popular demand. A lot of folks didn't want their Alliance members to know that they're running a bot 24/7, so we decided to add this option in here such that you don't have to send helps while WarpDrive is running. So if this is set to no, you'll never send helps. Default attack sleep time. When your ships are grinding, if we cannot determine the distance from your ship to your enemy ship that you're attacking, this is the default time it'll wait till it tries to attack another ship. In general, WarpDrive should be able to detect the distance between your ship and the enemy ship, but in some cases, it can't see what's going on the screen. There's too much going on, or a ship passes in front of something that it's trying to look at. So this is the default time that it will wait to attack another ship. This option here, use resource tokens, titanium and dilithium for repairs. This is only for repairs. If for some reason you don't have enough titanium or dilithium when WarpDrive is trying to repair your ships, this will actually use your resource tokens as needed to complete the repair. Quit on remote login. This is defaulted to no. If WarpDrive is running, and you log into startrekfleetcommand from your phone or your tablet, WarpDrive will detect that a remote login has occurred. And if this is set to be yes, it will stop WarpDrive from running, and you'll have to manually turn it back on. Otherwise, in most cases, we don't want WarpDrive to quit while you're remotely logged in. You can simply remotely log in from a phone or a tablet, do whatever you need to do, and when you close that window or stop using it, WarpDrive will pick right back up where it left off. Similar to the option above, remote login timeout is the wait time to restart the game after a remote login is detected. This is in seconds. So if I want it to wait 3 minutes after I remotely log in to restart WarpDrive, that's what this setting here will do. Sometimes you can set this to 300 or whatever number you want to set it to, but in this case, we're going to leave it to 3 minutes. And so if it detects a remote login, it will simply fire back up after 3 minutes. So we hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on the configuration options on some of the more advanced features. And as always, let us know in the comments if you'd like to hear more information or have more videos about other features in WarpDrive. Thanks for joining today.